Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and it is a good day. Looks like it's blue. I got a little parcel. I don't mind these parcels. I've got no idea what's in here because I bought it from AliExpress and it was a long time ago and I've got nothing. Can't tell you a thing about what's in it. And I'm sure I can't begin to imagine. So I'm going to unlock this before I do my video. See what we've got, okay? I thought you might like to look and see what it is to be surprised for everybody. Hope I don't cut it up, whatever it is. Oh, alright. Oh, yes. I do remember buying these because these are a bit bigger than the last one I got. I remember the last one. Got some of these. I bought some of these before and they are beautiful. And so are these. These are a really nice heart. Look at that I put on me. Oh yes, that is awesome. Love them. I think they cost you probably about $3, maybe $3 or $4. Whatever size, you can get up bigger size and bigger size. The other ones I've got tiny ones. I've got 4 parcels. Righto. Oh, I think one might be washi tape. Oh boy, I haven't had a nice washi tape for a long time. Don't use a lot, but I intend to. I've got things I'm working on, don't worry about that. What's in here? Oh. This is nice. Oh, yes. Oh, this looks good. Wow. Oh, look what I've got. Oh, wow. These beautiful. Aren't these beautiful? Oh, dear, flowers. They're a collage sticker. And you can put these on fabric too, because they will stick to it. I'm going to open these. Let's just see what there's in here. Oh dear, look at this. Oh, look. I like that bit too. It's got hold of it. Probably a good thing, because hang on, I'll just peep in here first. I'll show you. I'll get in here and we'll have a look. I do love to fold down the sticky because I hate the sticky getting stuck to everything. Oh, look at them. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Oh dear, yes. I'm working on about 3 or 4 journals at the moment. Not getting anywhere with any of them, to be honest. Oh, look at the rocking chair. Oh, wow. Look at that. Can you see it? You probably can't see it probably because I've got all this stuff in between me and it. A piece of board here. Show you. Look at that. Can you see that? Aren't they nice? There's cups. Oh yes. Clocks. Oh, I do love this. This is awesome. Telephones. Oh, all vintage good stuff. Oh wow, look at that. Isn't it nice? And lots more, lots more. I might put it on a piece of fabric and show you and see how we go. Because I reckon it wouldn't be, to my way of thinking, so why can't you? I mean, it's piece of fabric, Sonia, piece of fabric. You know, just have a room full of that. But, which is good because even when I did journaling, I still wanted to use the paper, sewing. I always wanted to use me sewing things. That's a footstool, okay? A piff, something like that you call it. Maybe different things in different countries it could be. Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with sticking it on your piece of fabric. Look at that. Just burnish it down really good. And that idea, I figure, I got from the transfers, you know, that we got. I got some transfers and they just push down, and so does this. I mean, I think they sell fabric with some of these, I don't know, but see, that's just awesome there, and you could stitch around it if you wanted to, you know, to give it sort of a bit of an idea. But you can see the plastic, but that doesn't matter. Who's going to worry about that? We're not putting it on anything we're going to wash. It's only going into a journal or something, isn't it? It's not going to be washed. So I thought that's what my idea was when I bought these, because I wanted to do, I am doing a few journals. Like I said, I can't seem to get anywhere with any of them. Doesn't matter. we will eventually get one or two made, I suppose. I just get stuck because I like to put a lot of interest in mine. I do like to have pockets and journaling spaces and things like that, and I'm getting all this stuck up here now. I'll give you. But they went about that the right way, then people put that in there, didn't they? Leave it in that. And I've got another one here. Can't get into this. Which way? Here. This looks interesting. Look, I love windows and doors and things. I have bought some. I'm itchy now. I bought some. Oh, look at this. This is a flash item. Look at this. This is a good idea. It's made out of... Oh dear, look at this. Paper. Bit of washi tape. Oh, got some ideas coming with that. And then look at the window. These are good. Oh, they're solid. Wow. They're made out of good stuff. They have a little... They smell like paint, sort of, ish. They're nice. I do like them. Oh, these are nice. Look at this. Wow. I'm doing a nice journal for my cousin, and I'm hoping that I can put some of this sort of thing in there because these look really good. It's got to be boho. I think those are good colours and that I could put in it. Beautiful. That was a quick look at that one, wasn't it? I do like the idea of the parcel that it's in. That works good. Now, this one, I don't know what's in here. It must be some sort of fabric or other. Oh dear, this, whatever's scratching me is driving me crazy. Sorry about this. Oh dear. Oh, more of these. These ones are butterfly shapes. Yes, they're good size. They are just a good size for me. Did I show you I finished that? I finished the doll. Did I put that up on the video? I don't think I did. I finished the doll front one. Both the doll ones are done. Look, there it is. It's all done. See? It's all made. It's finished. It's all done. And I've got more to do more, so we'll be in time to come. I'll be doing more in the short term actually. So I've got lots of good, beautiful stone, whatever this is that it's made out of. It's really, really nice. And now this one, is it all? It's empty. It's empty. This one's not. Put it down in there. Garbage bin's there somewhere. This must be washi tape, I think. I hope so we're not cutting in heels. A bit wild here, aren't I? Oh no, this is gold. Oh, bottle jar of gold. I bought some of this before in that packet, and I showed you that I had these flakes here, and they were really flaky. They're really flaky. So I decided I'd buy something that was not... This is gold flakes, right, but it's not tiny. I went pop. Oh, look at that. So these are bigger pieces in here, and I thought, well, see, coming in the mail, well, look what's happened to these. I've only just had them sitting around, and they're just like, I suppose it's supposed to be flakes. It says flakes, doesn't it? It says flakes, Sonia, okay. But these won't dear, even in the jar, and it's only plastic, and that's good. And then I can keep them in there. Even we'll put those in there one day when I learn how to use them, okay. I've got to try and work out what I want to put them on and do with them first. That is really cool. What happened to me washi tape? I think I ordered washi tape, unless of course I forgot to put I might still have it sitting around in my cart somewhere, you know, because, oh, come on. This clock thing that I have, this timer, is sitting on a little ledge there, on a part of the shelf where I got my stuff on. And every time I go near it, it falls off. And you would think that I would do something to prevent that, wouldn't you? But I haven't done that as yet. Okay, so now we're going to have a little look at a bit of, what's the name? Stump work, I get, because today is a stump work story. And it will be very short to look at the stump work because I have not had a chance to do a lot more to it, okay? But I'm going to show you the next thing to make, we're going to, and I just found me birds that I ironed on the other day. Okay, they're going in the video that I'm going to show you tomorrow. Just depends when they go up. Right, so now I'm doing the tree, okay, and I haven't got very far with it because it's very, very intricate. Intricate? Yes. And this is one that I did before, and this has got a background that is not there, right? There's no background here, but I think the video of me making this should be up there. But what I wanted to say to you was, if you want to do this stump work one, you're only wrapping one single strand of thread, and it is really a lot of work, and my arm's just given me, you know, a hard time. I can't even roll a piece of thread around, you know, because I'm just limited to using my hand. And if it starts to go up my arm, well, then I've got to go to the doctor on Thursday, and she's just going to say, keep it still. I know she's not going to be able to fix it, so it's got to stay still so it'll fix itself. Okay, so I'm showing you this now because I think that I wish that I had done it like this myself, because this is done with wool. It's still the same idea, and you're wrapping it with wool, and it's going to cover it really quick, and it's making the branches a lot more interesting, I think. I did have this in a hoop, but I took it out because here's one here. I might put it back in here for you. And then I've just cut these leaves off and put them on. Now that's not a stump work idea, right? But the you can. There's no rules. Doing it like this too, that's typically your thing, you know. I don't think I can finish this with one strand because at this time, so I might have to eliminate that for a minute. I've only managed to do 2 of these balls here. They're not balls, they're oranges. I've only made 2 of those. Now on this one here, because of the size of it, well, I made these because stump work is not something that's made to scale or in any way whatsoever. You can just put, like I could put these draping oranges on there. That's acceptable. That will work because that's what we do in stump work. I've made these other tiny little balls here that I'm going to cover eventually, because I will get. I've done that one too. I showed you how I needle felted that, right? So today we're going to do a leaf, not like that because that's just cut out of a piece of fabric, and I hope you're going to forgive me because I'm not going to be able to do that whole tree at this stage. I will get it done one day, but I will show you now how to do the leaves. Now I might even try and see if I can make this, but then I'd have to pull all anyway, I might even do it like that without the hole behind it, right? You don't have to have the hole behind it. I just wanted to do that for the idea of the texture of the thing, you know. And these little tiny oranges I've done, they're just balls covered with little beads covered with what's the name, and I've got a tiny little bit in the bottom there. There's a tiny little orange, so you'd have to do a fair few little oranges for that. But then if I did it too at that size, I could still put these on here because it's, like I said, it's stump work and it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do those more oranges because I want to do one with a big, well, that size orange one, or small or whatever I do. Okay, so that's that for that idea. Now the leaf, I'll clear this stuff up here a minute because I'm not really prepared because I was doing something before, and I promise you I'll be there in a second with you. Okay, get the fabric that I need for that, because I set other stuff on top of it, didn't I? Of course I would have done. That's what I do. That's what I do, Sonia. Okay. I seen it sitting in indigo. You know how that is, don't you? Yeah, we know how that is. I've got a piece of wire. But I did say we needed wire, of course, and I need me pad. Where is the stump work box? I do have it sitting here because like I said, I seen it this morning. Is it that way? No, this way. I usually write on the box what it is. It should be here. Come on, where are you? You know how you look for something that's fair in front of your eyes. That could happen. That could very well happen. It's not there. This way. Trims. Okay. Circles. Had it this morning. Because I thought I wasn't going to do this. Because I didn't feel like I was going to do stump work today. But I am. I need to do my weekly stump work thingy. If I can find the box with it. Where did I put that? Sorry, darlings, about this. I'm so sorry. Dear oh dear, Sonia. I've got that in the tree. Where's the thing? It can't be too far away. Now you can see that. I mean, obviously now you know that I've got myself out of control here because I can't find what I'm looking for. Oh, hang on. Maybe a bit further down into the pile we'll find it. Oh, please don't turn the video off. I promise you, you'll really like this when I get to it. I promise. Is it here? Yeah, I've got it. I only really needed that, I think. Anyway, and some wire. I know that's down under here. You can see that. Whoops. Oh dear. Poor Jeremy. I said to him, don't get upset with me when you see me around, will you? And he said, oh, it's all right. He said, okay. I said, yeah, I'm sure you won't until you have to help me put it back together again, you poor thing. But I can't help that. I can't do it. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these wires here because I want to use green. We're doing a leaf. And I want to use green, but I don't want it too thick. This one here is too thick. This is a florist wire, but it's too thick. You buy it covered with the thread. Or fabric or something it's covered with. I want to use a 28 gauge or 26. That's 28. Is it 26? I'd rather use that. It's a tiny bit stronger. It's a tiny bit stronger because it needs to be. Okay, so now let's. We don't want that, so I don't know what's doing here. I don't think I kept any other side just for later because it's not in the box. Pencil, please, pencil. Piece of paper. Oh dear, we're sort of organised or not here today. Okay, so I want to do a leaf. I can do it like this. Maybe not. Might look alright, we'll see. But see, it's the thing that doesn't have to have the same sides. The sides the same, isn't it? It's something that doesn't have to have the sides the same. You know, because... And that's pretty easy to do, one of them. Now... I did have that piece of stuff here with me. I really, really did this morning as well because I wanted to, to do this. It's a tiny bit of, you know, it's the stuff with the glue on it. You cover books with it, if it is. Oh, you're not going to believe this. It's under the wheel of my chair. Oh, dear. Oh, that's it, me. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see that. Oh, crikey. I'm going to undo this. That's supposed to go under there, but you're not going to be able to see that on that colour, are you? I need a piece of coloured paper now. You wouldn't believe this, but I do know what I'm doing. Just go. Because I come in here and I thought, I don't feel like doing stump work today. So I didn't find anything that I needed, did I? I just went off on a tangent into the world of doing something else and didn't even think about coming back doing this. This is a bit of a leaf. There's a leaf, okay? I'll put a line up the middle of it because I can. Right, so get a piece of paper that is a different colour from that because that's the issue. We want to be able to see. Now we need that bit right on there, and then we're going to put this over the top of it, okay? Right? Because we're going to do a bit of needle lace sort of thing in. We don't want that to be... we just need this. Okay, we just need that. Now, we need a piece of wire. And I need it to be long enough. So that's going to be the tip of the leaf. Righto. So we can imagine that we need it to be this long here. Right. Tiny bit longer just because. There's a pair of purple scissors here. They are. Righto. Now you need some thread, and usually we do this with a single strand too because that's how this is going to work. It's like putting on too many strands is not going to make it look just absolutely dainty. So let's do a bit of something that's not too... Look at you. Green, a leaf. No. Here. This one. This is a good one. This is probably close to my favourite colour, I think. I think it might be close to it. My favourite green one, anyway. Okay. Now, I don't know if I've showed you this before. I have showed you something like this, but I don't know if this is it. Now, we're going to have one strand of thread. One piece, just the one, thank you. Right. And you get your wire. And you really don't need to make it too small because if you do, it's really hard to handle. You want to be able to handle it, so it's really hard. I said to hubby, I think I'd like to push everything forward today instead of having everything at... I'm just doing it rough at this bit because I've got to get rid of this glue. And then what you do is you're going to spin it, okay? Now, this is not easy to do at first, all right? You can sit here and you can do this, but you're going to roll every tiny little... Put your thread right close to every bit, okay? You cut that bit of glue off there. So this piece which you're starting with is not going to be seen. It'll be down in behind the back of your piece of work. But you just need, if you can get it to go, you can spin this on, right? I just got these two fingers and I've got my cotton, and I've got the wire, and a little bit tricky at first once you get the hang of it. I mean, this is something I haven't done for a long time, I don't think, and it still works for me. Hopefully it will. Try and keep the wire straight though. That'll be an issue. And you just want to do that. Now my fingers are slipping on it. That's not good. You need to have it so they're not. Might have a bit of glue on mine, but that's okay. So you're covering the wire so it doesn't matter what. There's a tiny little knobbly bit on that, so just be careful of them. But the leaf, this is around the edge of the leaf, right, this piece, so it's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. Now, just getting a bit hard to manoeuvre now. I don't know what that's about. Okie dokie, come on, keep going, Sonia. You can do this. Looking good. So if you were making a wing out of this, you could use the gold. You could leave it like it is, right? If you buy the florist wire, it's got the green on it, but that's paper. To do the stump work the right way, you know, like there's not really that many rules. It's something that you can invent bits yourself, you know. I did actually. I don't know what happened then. I just forgot what I was going to say because I haven't actually invented anything. I've made my own ideas when I was doing my pieces of work that I had published, but that I hadn't seen, you know, necessarily in the books. Now, in some places, this is not caught on really good, but it's not too bad. So I'm not going to be too, because I'm going to be stitching over it too as well. See, so. But not all the way. So we're just gonna, no, don't start to panic, will you, whatever you do. You'll see the video tomorrow where I said I wasn't going to do this one today, if that's okay, isn't it? Because I've got to go and vote tomorrow, so early, so it's done, and I've got to have a blood test. So, well, I've got to get up, and I go up with no breakfast and no coffee. Get me blood test up past 9, and Jeremy will make me a sandwich with toast with a piece of cheese on it, and I'll wrap it in some foil, and then when I've had my blood test, I'll just sit there and eat that. Yeah, that'll be me. And then I'll have a mouthful of water or something. And then I've got to go and vote, so he'll be coming with me tomorrow, as far as I know. I'm sure he will. Have I got enough yet? Not quite. So I did a lot of this work years ago when I was only young, see. Still am, really, you know. And I took on some big projects. But now I've got to make sure, because I'm doing these videos and I'm doing my YouTube channel and I really like to do it, I can't take on too big of an idea. So. But also, too, if you wanted to do this, you know, you want to be prepared to make the amount of things that you need to do it. You know, we can just do one just for practice and then one day make a design with it, I suppose, if you wanted to. But I'm doing the tree. So you'll see this, excuse me, on the tree with oranges, these. So I'll be making a few leaves. There'll be a few leaves. That should be long enough now. Shouldn't it? Yeah. I'll stick a tiny bit of glue on the end of that so it'll stay with me. Won't come unravelled. Now, I didn't go to the end of the wire, and it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see that bit of wire. I did cut it too long, but it's easier to hold on to for me. Now, this is going to be the part that's going to be connected to the piece of work, right? So therefore you want your wire to come down to there, to like this, see? It's going to be at that end. Right, now, so we'll get some cotton. I'm not going to use the same colour. I'm going to use a different colour because I'm going to take it out afterwards. I've got white here somewhere, come on, here. I'll be able to see this. When I say white, I like it's calico colour, I call it. So it's probably creamish, I guess. Actually, I've nearly made a mistake. We'll keep going with this wrapping. We're going to keep going with this wrapping, I think. Because I think I've got to do another bit. I've never thought about that. Push that together a bit. And we'll keep going with this wrapping, okay. Probably easier if I spin it, but anyway. I hope it's going to be long enough. Didn't want to do too much of this rolling. Now, put some glue on that one. We might come back a tiny bit with it too. Where am I? Like that. Okay. I'm a bit more, I'm happier with that it's got some, hasn't got the bit of wire there. I'll be, just sort of a bit of cover it all, look better. It's going to look better. Now, we start down here, right, hold you, and you want to come through over here at the back. I suppose it doesn't really matter, you're going to cut it out anyway. This piece of thread that we're using is going to come off, right? Now, it's a little tiny bit hard sewing through this here. Crikey, I'm not doing too good for time, am I? Goodness me. Surely I haven't been fiddling that long. Maybe I've had the time of... Oh no, I showed you those things first too, didn't I? Me shopping. Well, I better get a wriggle on because I want you to see me do this. Because I won't be happy if you don't get a look at this one. It's not very hard, it doesn't take very long, so we'll be fine, okay? It's just getting the general thing started, I think, that's the idea. Righto. Now, not until I've got it around here with this will I worry about that end bit. So now you put your finger down there and you press that. So you're following the outline of the leaf, and that was you got a little kick in it. And you know what? That doesn't matter. It gives him a little bit of personality, doesn't it? It gives him personality. It does. Righto. Oh, come on, there's no time for fiddling about with this. I'm getting stuck, we haven't got time for that. Around there. Just follow your outline. And lay those two together, really tight together, next to one another, like that, and just put your stitch across there. Okay, so you've got hold of that really well. You can come down here a bit and put another stitch in. Hang on to that. Right. I'll end it off at the back here. Nothing too fancy there. Now, I'm going to put a piece of masking tape on that. Usually I do use sticky tape. Now I've got masking tape tangled up in a thread here. Usually I use, gee, I just checked that to see if I had it switched on. A bit of sticky tape, but masking tape just does the idea, because that stops you from getting the thread hooked around your wire all day, and that, because that'll upset you no end, don't worry about that. Okay, so to do the bit in the middle, it's only going to be one strand of thread, but it's not going to be very tight, so you're going to be able to see through this leaf a bit, okay, on one side. I'll just show you. I always mess on the table here. Sorry about that. So now you want to put your knot down here. All right, come up down here with your knot. Okay, your piece. Start down there. So you have a tail, righto? And then you want to put some stitches. Don't go through the plastic. You're going just around the wire, okay? Just around the wire, and make yourself some buttonhole stitches. But don't do them too close together. This one won't move. There you go. Because you're going to take out these others anyway afterwards. There's other things going to come off. I hope I can get this made. There we go. Now I've got a distance between them, like, 2 millimetres maybe. You might be able to see this. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Underneath. Always go underneath the wire and not through the plastic, okay? Underneath the wire and not through the plastic. I do love to do wings like this. Okay, well this leaf I will do this way, and the next one I might do half and half, because if you do them half and half, which means that you're going to have a smaller hole and a bigger hole, you just make it more interesting. And I mean what hole, I mean this part here. But you can go around here and make this open, and that's fine. It'll look good, you'll be able to see through it, and it'll look really nice though. It will look really nice. I'll work really fast if I can and show you how it's going to look when you get it off. I suppose this bit here, the beginning of it, is the longest part. Once you get onto the sewing of the thing, you'll be right. So I've done it where you've had to put every little one of these stitches fair next to one another, and that's another way of doing it, because your whole thing is filled right in. Don't know actually if I've done a little jacket for a mouse like that. You fill it all in, see, it's not quite the same stitch, but it's close. Look, it comes of the same look anyway, okay? This clock keeps going really fast. I've got 10 minutes, okay? I hope that's right. I hope it's still going to stay on. Come on, move over. I didn't think I wanted to do this today, but I'm quite enjoying it, because it's the fact of what to do is what I'm doing, because I couldn't figure out how I was going to do that tree, and I thought, well, I'm sure he's going to forgive me that I can't sit there and do that with his arm, because actually it's not happy with me what I'm doing now. It's morning, it's not good. Now you're going to go into your loops, each one at a time, underneath the loop. Make your stitch go under that thread. Do a stitch. Don't pull it too tight. You just curl it around like so. It just goes really nicely. Now, because this is going to be smaller, the further we go in, somewhere we're going to do less stitches, because we don't want it to be too baggy. We might even skip one there. So I did them few and skipped one. Maybe I did 4 or 5 and then skipped one, I think. But when you get round here, how it's looping really nicely, and it's curling up. I'll go to the top one here. I'll go up here with it. Come round the corner. Now I had the line there because I was going to put the wire there, and then I changed my mind because I decided that you could do that if you wanted to, but I thought this being open like it is, I wouldn't worry about it anyway. So I missed the odd one or two. Just look at it and think, now if it's going to be too baggy, I better miss one little stitch and go to the next stitch. This part here if it's too baggy. So I'm just doing that now, which is okay. This one, I don't know, They're a lot more open, these ones. Some of them are, some of them aren't. It doesn't really matter if they're not exactly. I need to undo this thread a bit. It hang down, so come undone a bit. Yeah, we're going to go down here, this bit, the end. Come here to do this one. Not too tight. Just make it loose. Pull it so you just goes in to be a nice little stitch. Miss one. Do 1, 2, 3. So because they're so open, it's okay. We're doing 4. These are not bad. I don't think I might have missed one just there. 5. You work out what you feel, you know, it needs, because I don't think there's not really any rules to it. Oh well, you want it to look like this though, don't you? Come on. Yeah, coming down this other side here. It's funny. I am here. I just a little bit quiet. I'm stitching away madly. Sorry about that. Goodness me. Nearly there. Still got 5 minutes. I should be able to get whipped round here one more time, shouldn't I? But the thing is, I'm coming back. I'm going to have to join it together. So I want to show you that. That loop come unstitched a bit. Right. I might be able to go down. Oh dear, I'm going to have a mouthful of water. Sorry about this. Just because I'm trying to get on with it. Well, I couldn't tell you if I've done a video of this before, but I probably have. Maybe not this leaf though. Maybe I've done a now, I'm going to go and I'm going to join this bit to this bit and and loop it through like that. Right? And you'll have what's going to look like a vein thing maybe coming down here. So hook that one up and go under there. Slow it down, replay it a few times if you can't get it, because it'll work for you. You know, join it together. Righto. Sometimes you can put a lot thicker thing down the middle of it. Okay, so then now this is going to go through the back too. Okay, so I've got that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on the back here, I'm going to cut this off. Most of these pieces of work take a really long time, okay? I can tell you that now. Every tiny bit takes a long time to make, but it's worth it. It really is worth it. Why didn't I cut that bit off? Mustn't have done. Still got hold of it. What's going on here? Take that bit off there. Righto. And this one still doesn't want to come to me. For goodness sake. And there you go. You have a leaf. And you have a leaf and you've got your stitches, your wire and your threads are down here, right? So they're, and you can manoeuvre it a bit if you want to make it different. But this piece then goes down into your fabric in your tree, well, whatever tree, give them a tree, like this tree, and you will have a few more, but then you'll also have your oranges as well. And I think that will look absolutely delicious, don't you? Look at this. Isn't this going to look really cool? But all I'm going to do, I think, is just try and redo this with a thicker wool so it won't take me so long, because I still want to do these little bits, okay? Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that, and you can pick that up really easy because it's not hard. Now, you can put the little pieces as far apart or as close together as you like, your little stitches, if you want it to be more closed up. You can be completely closed up if you put them really close together. But like I said, you're going to make a lot, so, you know, you want to be able to get them done sometime this year. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Please leave a thumbs up, and thank you for your comments and your good well wishes and things like that. Thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.